It would be more efficient to dig graves 3 foot by 3 foot by 12 foot deep and bury the deceased standing.
You can't have an odd number of spots on a mirror.
If you work at the Bureau of Printing and Engraving, you make less money than you make.
If the universe is infinitely large, this means there are an infinite number of stars, which means there is an infinite chance that there is a planet similar to ours. This means there is an infinite chance we are not alone in the universe.
Because of the vast amount of insects, the average number of legs on an animal is around 6.
Humans are the most widespread invasive species.
You're over 1 billion seconds old on your 32nd birthday.
Very few people have invented stuff. Majority of the world benefit from their inventions.
A single horse has up to 15 horsepower.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
Beatboxing has been possible for all of human history.
One day our phones will be good enough to run GTA 5.
Being aware of our own ignorance is so powerful.
Free-to-play games are the most expensive.
The effectiveness of trees in creating shade lies in the fact that any sunlight that manages to penetrate is energy they are missing out on.
We prefer kitchen tap water, even though the rest of the house uses the same plumbing.
Kids think adults have all the freedom, and adults think kids have all the freedom.
The weirder you are to one person, the more interesting you are to another.
In a world of extravagant convenience, people have tended to become extravagantly entitled.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Thinking involves burning calories without apparent physical movement, so thinking is the quietest form of exercise.
In case of neuroscience, the human brain studies itself.
Bob Barker is probably the most kissed man in history.
We tell kids that they shouldn't swallow bubblegum, but we put bubblegum flavoring on medicines that we want them to swallow.
Shitting your pants is acceptable for about 4 years of your lifespan, then it becomes something to be shamed.
The beef and the cheese on a burger might have come from the same cow.
A lifetime in prison is a greater punishment than the death penalty.
The Wizard of Oz is an RPG.
Chess pawns are all women. They turn into queens when they reach the other side of the board, not into kings.
You can judge how stupid someone is by how much they brag about their IQ score they took from an online quiz. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music in my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for daily guided meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.